This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories. And welcome to a review of the Dagobah Jedi training Lego set. This is based off of The Empire Strikes Back and depicts the kind of scene of Luke training. And I really do like this. It does give a nice depiction of Yoda's hut. I do have the older version of Yoda's hut, and I think this is a nice upgrade, although it is a pain in the butt to build, which I will talk about when we get to the build. But first, let's take a look at the figures, starting off with R2-D2, who is similar to the one that I looked at last week from the trash compactor, but is covered with dirt and mud since this is him from Empire Strikes Back. And he is, well, pretty dirty in that movie for those scenes on Dagobah. Next one we have is Hermit Yoda, who includes his cane, and pretty simple printing, but it still looks really cool. You can go and place him just around here to be watching Luke. I'm just going to place him there for now. And finally you have Luke, who I do have his eyes closed for when he's concentrating on the Force, but also has a more nervous expression, and the pants to his Bespin outfit, and a tank top on. But if you take Luke, you can place him here to have him trying to use the Force. I'm also going to be moving R2 a little bit, at least enough so I could have Luke in the position I want him, and then I can place R2 back down. But yeah, as I said, I'm going to talk about how this build is a pain in the butt, which I think you might be able to see from here. But you have to place all of these individual tiles in, and they're all in one bag, so that's a lot of fun. Literally, I think it's like bag 3 or 4 is just green tiles that you have to place down and make sure you occasionally get the correct spot for where there's one with the stud showing to have like a bubble coming up. It's a nightmare to build that part. But besides that, this set is really good. It has Luke's X-Wing popping out of the swamp, and interestingly enough, every diorama set that has been released so far has depicted a scene with Luke Skywalker. The only one I don't have is the speeder bike chase, which I probably will eventually get, but pretty crazy. That's all depicting that. We do have the famous quote, "Do or do not, there is no try," from Yoda. One of the best parts of this set, to have that amazing quote from Yoda. And yeah, honestly, that's my favorite inclusion of it, is that quote. But if we take a look at the side, we have Luke's little camp set up over there. And looking at the back side, you get a pretty simple Yoda's hut, which is a pot in there, Yoda's lightsaber, and a bed. It actually doesn't include Luke's lightsaber. I was trying to figure that out when I was about to record this review. And on the side, there's a little bit of smoke coming out of Yoda's hut from the fire he has to cook his food. But yeah, honestly, the tree in the background looks really nice. And it's a great little inclusion. Not my personal favorite, which has to be the Death Star one, but still, this one looks incredible. And besides, this nightmare to build down here, placing in all of those 1x1 tiles, which is honestly almost as bad as the one on Rivendell, which thankfully you just don't have to be doing anything to have these at a perfect angle, because that would just make this even more of a nightmare to do. And unlike Rivendell, which gives it an incredible build and display, which I'm currently looking at right now off the side of the camera, this just gives a pretty basic swamp look, and kind of wish they used larger pieces and just had single ones, or even double ones, where these little bubbles are popping up. As I said, this is a nightmare to put together, and get all those pieces on. And you also make sure you get all the rumbling ones with studs in the correct spot. But still, honestly, this is a nice set, and besides that really annoying building processes, look great in the end. But I want to know what you think. Please let me know in the comments, and I'll see you on the next episode of Legends and Theories. Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.